The sky, vast, unknowable, it holds secrets, unexplained events, stories whispered by pilots. For centuries, humans have looked up at the sky, wondering about the mysteries it conceals. From ancient myths to modern-day aviation, the sky has always been a source of fascination and fear. Pilots, those brave souls who navigate the heavens, often encounter phenomena that defy explanation. They share tales of encounters that leave even the most seasoned aviators questioning what they know, tales of strange lights, vanishing aircraft, and shadows in the clouds. These stories are not just figments of imagination but are often backed by multiple eyewitness accounts. Pilots have reported seeing glowing orbs darting through the sky, aircraft that seem to disappear into thin air, and shadows that move with an eerie intelligence. These sightings are often dismissed by skeptics, but for those who have experienced them, they are all too real. Some dismiss these as folklore. Others know better. They know the truth. In the close-knit community of aviators, these stories are shared in hushed tones, often over late-night coffee in airport lounges. The knowing glances and concerned expressions of veteran pilots tell a different story. They have seen things that defy logic and challenge their understanding of the world. The sky holds mysteries that defy logic. These unexplained aerial phenomena are not just confined to one region or one type of aircraft. They are a global occurrence affecting both commercial and military pilots. The clouds themselves seem to harbor secrets, with strange formations and sudden weather changes that leave meteorologists baffled. One such mystery unfolded on a December night in 1972. The night was calm, the sky clear, but what happened next would become one of the most chilling tales in aviation history. It was a night that would forever change the lives of those involved and leave a lasting mark on the annals of aviation. Eastern Airlines Flight 401, a Lockheed L-1011 TriStar, vanished from radar screens. The aircraft was on a routine flight from New York to Miami, with experienced crew members at the helm. Everything seemed normal until, without warning, the plane disappeared from radar, leaving air traffic controllers in a state of shock and confusion. It plunged into the Florida Everglades, killing many. The crash site was a scene of devastation, with wreckage scattered across the swampy terrain. Rescue teams faced immense challenges as they navigated the treacherous landscape, searching for survivors and trying to piece together what had gone wrong. But the story didn't end there. It evolved. In the aftermath of the crash, strange reports began to surface. Crew members and passengers on other Eastern Airlines flights started to report sightings of ghostly apparitions. These spectral figures were said to resemble the deceased crew members of Flight 401, appearing in the cabins and cockpits of other aircraft, transformed into a chilling tale of spectral sightings and unexplained phenomena. These ghostly encounters were not just limited to fleeting glimpses. Some witnesses reported detailed interactions with the apparitions, offering warnings and guidance. The phenomena were so persistent that Eastern Airlines eventually had to address the issue publicly. This is the story of Flight 401, a story that has been the subject of numerous investigations, documentaries, and books. Despite extensive research, many questions remain unanswered. What caused the crash? And what explains the ghostly sightings that followed? A story that continues to haunt the skies. The legacy of Flight 401 serves as a reminder of the mysteries that still linger in the clouds. It is a tale that captivates the imagination and leaves us pondering the unknown. The skies, it seems, are not just a realm of science and technology but also a domain of the unexplained and the supernatural. December 29, 1972, Eastern Airlines Flight 401 en route from New York City to Miami, prepared for landing. Over 160 souls on board. Anticipation hung in the air. Then, chaos. A landing gear indicator malfunctioned. The crew, focused on the problem, didn't notice their descent. The plane drifted lower, unnoticed, into the dark Everglades. Impact. The crash claimed 101 lives. A tragedy etched in aviation history. Following the crash, a massive recovery effort began. The wreckage of Flight 401, scattered across the Everglades, held clues. Investigators searched for answers. Salvageable parts from the downed TriStar were salvaged, a common practice in aviation. These parts, deemed airworthy, found their way onto other aircraft, an eerie thought. Little did anyone know these salvaged parts would carry with them something more, something beyond metal and wiring, something unsettling. As months passed, whispers began to circulate among Eastern Airlines staff. strange tales, unexplained occurrences on flights that had received parts from Flight 401. Passengers reported seeing unfamiliar faces peering out from the galley, faces that matched those lost in the crash. Crew members spoke of disembodied voices, whispering warnings. These stories, at first dismissed as grief-stricken imaginations, began to form a pattern. A chilling pattern that suggested something more than mere coincidence. Section 5. Ghostly Encounters, a closer look. In this section, we delve into one of the most spine-chilling and well-documented ghostly encounters in aviation history. One of the most well-documented encounters occurred on a flight from New York to Miami. This flight, which seemed routine at first, soon turned into a journey into the unknown. A senior stewardess, known for her composure and years of experience, encountered a chilling sight that would forever change her perception of reality.
I was preparing the galley when I saw him. A man in a captain's uniform, his face etched with concern. He seemed out of place, almost like a shadow from the past. He spoke of a fire on board, urging me to warn the passengers. His voice was urgent, filled with a sense of impending doom. I recognized him immediately. Captain Robert Loft, the pilot of Flight 401. His face was unmistakable, a figure etched in the annals of aviation history. But Captain Loft was dead, lost in the Everglades crash. The realization hit me like a cold wave, sending shivers down my spine.
Shaken, she watched him vanish into thin air. The experience left her questioning the boundaries between the living and the dead, and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. This encounter remains one of the most compelling pieces of evidence in the realm of paranormal aviation phenomena. Section 6. The Captain's Return. Another chilling encounter involved the salvaged oven from Flight 401. Installed on another aircraft, it became the focal point of bizarre events.
Flight attendants reported seeing my image appear on the oven door. My expression was serious, almost pleading, as if trying to communicate.
On one occasion, the oven malfunctioned, emitting thick smoke. A mechanic sent to investigate swore he heard Captain Loft's voice.
"Watch out for fire on this aircraft."
The mechanic refused to fly again. Section 7. Sightings multiply. As more salvaged parts found their way onto other aircraft, so too did the reports of ghostly encounters. Passengers and crew alike claimed to have seen apparitions. Some saw me, Don Repo, the flight engineer from Flight 401, tinkering with equipment. Others saw ghostly passengers, their faces pale and lost, wandering the aisles. The sightings became so frequent, so persistent, that fear began to grip the airline. Crew members were reluctant to fly on aircraft with parts from Flight 401. The airline faced a crisis. Desperate for answers, Eastern Airlines consulted experts, paranormal investigators, aviation specialists. They searched for logical explanations for the unsettling events.
Some theories focused on the salvaged parts. They suggested that the metal imbued with the energy of the crash could be acting as a conduit, a bridge between the world of the living and the realm of the dead.
Others pointed to the psychological impact of the tragedy. The collective grief and trauma, they argued, could be manifesting as shared hallucinations. Despite the various theories, no definitive explanation was found. The ghostly encounters continued, defying logic and fueling speculation. The legend of Flight 401 took on a life of its own. Books were written, documentaries were filmed, the story captured the public's imagination, blurring the lines between fact and fiction. Was it mass hysteria, collective grief manifesting in tangible ways, or was it something more, something that defied rational explanation? Despite the passage of time, the mystery of Flight 401 endures. The ghostly encounters have lessened, faded into the annals of aviation lore. But the story serves as a chilling reminder of the unknown, of the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding, of the possibility that death may not be the end. The tale of Flight 401 continues to fascinate and frighten. It stands as a testament to the power of belief, and to the enduring mystery of what lies beyond the veil. The legacy of Flight 401 serves as a cautionary tale. It stands as a stark reminder of the unexpected twists and turns that life can take, often without warning. The wreckage, now a silent witness to the past, tells a story of both tragedy and mystery, a reminder of the fragility of life. Each name etched into the memorial stone speaks volumes about the lives lost and the families forever changed. It is a somber place where the weight of loss is palpable, and the echoes of the past linger in the air, and of the mysteries that lie hidden within the vastness of the sky. The sky, so often seen as a symbol of freedom and adventure, also holds secrets that may never be uncovered. The rolling clouds, ever-changing and elusive, mirror the uncertainties that pilots face every day. It also highlights the human need for explanation. In the aftermath of such events, investigators tirelessly piece together fragments of evidence driven by a relentless pursuit of truth. Their work is a testament to our collective desire to understand and to learn from the past, for making sense of the unexplainable. The radar screens, with their blinking lights and constant motion, represent our ongoing efforts to monitor and control the skies. Yet, despite our advancements, some incidents defy logic and remain shrouded in mystery. Even in the face of uncertainty, we seek answers. We crave understanding. Experts gather, debate, and analyze, hoping to shed light on the unknown. Their discussions are filled with theories and hypotheses, each one a step closer to unraveling the truth. But some mysteries, like the haunting tale of Flight 401, may never be fully solved. The abandoned hangar bathed in eerie moonlight stands as a symbol of the unresolved. It is a place where questions linger and the past refuses to be forgotten. And perhaps in that uncertainty lies the true terror. The gathering storm clouds, dark and foreboding, reflect the fear of the unknown. They remind us that despite our best efforts, some forces remain beyond our control. The chilling reminder that some things are beyond our comprehension, beyond our control. The vintage aircraft disappearing into the fog symbolizes the mysteries that elude us. It is a poignant reminder that sometimes we must accept the unknown and find peace in the uncertainty.